In this video, we are going to answer the question, what is school and why you should consider creating a school community. We'll be covering the following. What is school? Why use it? Why should you consider using school? And what are the biggest advantages of school? So let's get started. So the first question is, what is school? In simple terms, school is a community creation platform that helps you bring together loyal fans or audience who are obsessed. And that is really important. The fans or the audience, they have to be obsessed about a specific passion or idea. So if you are thinking of creating a school community, you have to be sure that your fans or the audience are attached to you. They actually want to learn from you for you to start a community, because that's the thing that will bring them together. That's what will make it work. All right. Sometimes it does not have to be that you have to have the audience. Again, because I want to be clear about that. You don't have to have the audience. But if you know that the idea or the passion that you're talking about is something that people would like to come to you over and over again, then that is something that is fit for you to create a community for. All right. You, in an organized way defined by your rules and algorithm. And this is really, really important. The way school operates, it does not operate like what other platforms are doing, other social media platforms are doing. School has its own way of doing things, which is it allows you to be the algorithm, you, the creator. You are the one who is going to define everything that has to be part of it. So school has 4 key features. And those features I'm going to show you shortly, but mainly it has a chat room. Basically, this is where you create posts, just like any other social media platform. But one of the things that that is really, really great about this chat room is that you can organize your post into categories or topics. So basically, people don't just post at random. They post under specific topics so that your posts are organized. The second thing is classroom. It has a classroom where you can organize content. It does not have to be courses, but it can be content that you want to share with your audience. Then you can organize it into courses. You can organize it into notes, whatever you want to do. It also has calendar and it has gamification. So let's take a look at what school looks like. Let's wait as it loads. By the way, this is my community and this is a free community. So we'll provide we'll call it free school help. All right. So here we provide free help to people that wants to begin in school. So whether you have experience or not, we are going to help you from scratch and build to start and launch your school community. And then we're going to give you templates that you can use to begin. Because one thing about school is that when you create your community is one thing, but the ability to really kickstart the community, get people into the community, get those people to be engaged is the biggest challenge. And what we have done is create templates and even action plans that tells you step by step what you need to do every day for 14 days so that you kickstart your school community. And all of this is free of charge. And if you want to join us, please see the link below, and there is also an affiliate link. If you want to create your community straight away, you can create the community and we can still help you as long as you use our affiliate link. But what I wanted to show you are these tabs, but let me add 2 more tabs to that. So there is this classroom tab, and then you also have the calendar tabs, right? So let me just basically turn this on quickly and show them to you. So once I turn those on, you would see at the top there, at the very top there, you see community. So community is like, this is where you organize your conversations into topics. For instance, for me, I have book a call. So here, everything that we talk about here, or all the posts that are here, has to do with booking a call. You have the podcast, you have wins, you have self-introduction. So you organize the way people post on your community. So if I want to post here, I'll just write a topic, like the title of the topic, okay? And then I'll write whatever I want to do there, like test. Then I will select which of this category, where do I want this post to go. So basically I'll do that, and that is how simple it is for you to actually post there. Then you have the community, the classroom. In the classroom, basically here you can put your courses, you can put notes, you can put your videos. If you have a YouTube channel, you can put your videos here and people will watch those videos, and you can organize those videos into courses or into topics that you want to organize and share them. Also, you have the calendar feature wherein you allow people to book calls with you, or you can set up calls that people can join. And how do they join them? They will see a glow here at the middle here. You see a glow that tells them that an event is on and they will be able to join. So you can have your community members to actually join, and here you see the community members there. And also, one of the biggest features is actually this leaderboard. So this leaderboard is gamification. It allows you to gamify. So whatever content you have in your classroom, you can actually create, you can restrict who sees that content and at which level they should be. So that's what the leaderboard is. So basically, you can say from level 1, level 2, level 3, you can restrict that this content is only seen by members who are at level 3. This content is also seen by people at level 4. So it depends on the value that you've provided, and that creates super strong engagement in your community. And this is all something that we teach. We show you how to set up this gamification. So don't forget, the link is below. Please join us. Please join us here. It's free to join. You don't have to spend any money. So yes, so basically this is what Skool is. Skool has these features that have set it apart, and apart from that, it has amazing creators on Skool, which I want to talk about next. So why use Skool, or why should you join Skool? So Skool is the future of content and monetization. Now, these are two things, right? There is content and there is monetization. So Skool is the future of that. So mostly, if you remember, like a couple of years back, you see people create courses and then they just post them in website like Udemy or whatever website. They put the courses there and they walk away. People will come, they buy the courses and they start studying, right? Now it does not work like that, because most people don't just want to buy courses, but they want to have access to the course creator. So as a creator, people want to have access to you. They want to engage with you. They want to co-create with you. So that is why creating a course nowadays, just posting it somewhere and you think people will go and buy it, is now fading away. But what Skool does for you is also something that is really, really amazing, which is monetization. You can start your monetization on day one. Let's say you already have audience on another platform or on your social media platform, and you want to create a Skool community. You can create that community and then bring those audience. They can start to pay you from day one, instead of you waiting for a platform that tells you that you have to reach this number of views or this number of subscribers before you can monetize. That is no longer acceptable. With Skool, you can monetize from day one. That is one thing that actually sets Skool aside. And also the idea of knowledge sharing without a community is fading away, right? So I've already mentioned that. All the big creators are migrating to Skool. And why is that? Because Skool has made it so easy for you to monetize, and there are so many ways that you can monetize your content, because you can restrict your content. You can make people pay you for a course, a particular course. You can make people pay you for them to join your community. You can create a free community and then use that as a playground for them to come to your paid community. So as you can see, there are so many ways that you can actually monetize your content. And apart from that, you can become an affiliate. The moment you create a Skool community, you can become an affiliate. And you can try Skool for 14 days for free. Using our link below, you try Skool just for 14 days. You play around with it. You can join a live call with me. I'll show you everything that you need to know. And then you can play it. If you don't like it, you can drop off. No problems, right? But what I'm saying is that let's look at what people that are currently on Skool. We have like big TikTokers, big YouTubers, people like Dave. Probably you might have heard about Dave, or you might have seen him on YouTube. That guy is amazing. He's creating a lot of content on YouTube, but you see him, he has created two communities. He has this online business friends where he has about 35,000 people that I'm sure they came from his YouTube channel. And also now he's making here, if you see, he has his online business club where he has 371 members and he's charging $99 per month. And that is also not something. You are charging a recurring revenue. MMR is a monthly recurring revenue. So your revenue is not just like something that just, so he has other 8 channels, as you can see. So you see so many channels here that he maintains and he walks around. All of these channels are his. But then let's look. He's a big YouTuber. This guy is a big YouTuber. He has close to 1 million subscribers on YouTube. As you can see here, he has 948,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel, and still he's making a lot more money on Skool because he has chosen to be part of Skool. All right, that's just one example. And we have Jason Derulo. People like celebrities are on this platform. You have Alexa Mosi, and all of these people, you can actually DM them. You can send them a direct message. You can talk to them. You can even engage in conversations in some of these communities, especially like the school games. So Alexa Mosi has the school games. You can engage with these people, talk to them. They can post something, you can comment, and they will give you feedback. You know, that interaction gives you something that is really unique, and I'm going to talk about that later on as we go into this video shortly. All right, so take a look how much people are making. All right, so let's take a look. Let's take a peep. Let's just look to how much people are really making in Skool. So this is the school games. Now this is Alex Amosi's group. Here he has a game called the Skool Games. As you can see here, you see the last 24 hours, you see somebody, this guy, Kitron and Rankin, he made over $50,000 just in 24 hours, and he's number 1. And he actually won one of the prizes for the school games, which is a Cybertruck. So you see, he's making on a monthly basis, making like $132,000 per month. Can you imagine that? And this is MMR. This is recurring revenue. As you can see here, a new MMR is the monthly recurring revenue from new customers. Can you imagine that? So look at this other guy here, Kevin. So you can see these are just like the top 10 people that are earners on the platform, but there are so many other people that are making money. And this is only the money that is recorded on Skool that people are making. Right, so you can be part of this. You can take part of this. You can be part of this the school games. You can take part. You can compete, right, by just bringing your audience right here. Okay, so another thing that is really important that you need to note why you should become part of Skool is at zero cost. Skool solves 3 social media problems at zero cost to you. Right. So what are those problems? When you are starting out as on the social media platforms, right? You start as somebody who has zero authority, somebody who has no audience. Most times you don't have audience, and most times nobody trusts you. And these are the 3 problems that most people have. Even myself, when I started out, I didn't have any authority. I didn't have any audience. I don't have any trust. Nobody trusts me. But with Skool, you can solve this problem. How do you solve this problem? The platform that I just showed you just now, the school games. Here, you can join the school games and post. All you need to do is to post. You make your post, people will comment on your post, and you start interacting. What will happen is that you will start building repetition. These numbers that you see here, for instance, here you see Andrew Kak is currently at level 9. So what does that mean? Level 9 is given the name Olympian, right? So what does this level mean? You can actually go and see what the levels mean, right? Let's go there and just see what the levels mean. So basically, here for me, I am at level 5, right? But each of these levels has meaning. So you can see here, let me just zoom out here a bit and then zoom near. You see each of these levels has the number of points that you have to get before you get to that level, right? So at level 5 is like 155 points. To go to level 6, you have to have 515 points. To go to level 7, you have to have like 2,000. So you can build repetition, and this is all counted by the number of likes your post. You can post when people like it, they comment under your post, or you like somebody's post, something like that. That's how you build the levels. You can pause the video and read through this particular message here so that you know how these levels are built. But what I'm saying is that you can build this repetition. By building this repetition, as you can see, that there are a lot of people down here who have built this repetition. Probably they don't have that kind of repetition outside of school, but they do have it within school. And this makes them stand out. And if they are standing out within the community, they can easily create their own community, and people will respect them because they know that these are big contributors in these big platforms or in these big communities. So how do you know that? Like, for instance, this my friend here, he used to actually comment on some of my posts, but you can see here he just joined Skool. He's pretty new on Skool. You can see when he joined on August 10th 2024, but now he's having like he's at level 7 within the Skool games. So you see all of his contribution. You see his school. This is his Skool community. He's asking for $9 per month for what he's doing, for his passion. All right. And he has gotten like 145 members who have joined his community. So this is passion to profit. All right. Papa Ron. All right. So basically, you can see his contribution on all of the posts here, and he has been very, very active. You can just join the Skool games and become very active, and that is enough to build repetition for yourself. And that repetition will create trust, and people will join your community because they will be able to see your profile like the way I'm currently looking at Papa Ron's profile. All right. So this is something that you can do and build trust for yourself. This does not happen anywhere where you can build trust, and you can do it from August to now. Now that I'm recording this video is about like a month or 2 months exactly. It's exactly like 2 months from when Papa Ron joined, and now he has strong reputation and he started a community and he's earning a lot of money. So this can be you. All right. So the next thing that really I want to talk about is the big advantages that Skool has that most people tend to neglect. What are these advantages? Skool does not obey the normal rules of social platforms. All right. It doesn't. Skool does not obey the normal rules. So there are normal rules that social platforms have. Like, for instance, they will restrict you how many audience you should have before you start monetizing, or how many posts you should have done. You know, there are so many rules. I don't want to go over them, but I think you know about them, right? So with Skool, there are no constraints. You can monetize from day one. You are the algorithm. Basically, you can define what you want to happen within your own community. You determine who enters and leaves your community. You can determine who is going to be part of your community and who should be kicked out if they are not doing what you want them to do, right? How members should communicate. You can determine how members should communicate, how they should communicate. For instance, what kind of communications do you expect? You can set the rules for the game, right? What content to access, how they should access content. They cannot access all of your videos. They cannot access all of your content. You can prioritize, give VIP content. You have other beginners content. You have intermediate content. You have, different levels. You can create those levels through the gamification. When they should access the content, how many days somebody should be part of the community before they can access certain content. You can do that. What is free and what is paid content, you can also decide how that should be, right? You can decide which content is free and which content is paid. At what cost when accessed? What should they pay when they access the content? All of these things we teach in our free community. We show you everything that you need to do. You don't need to think about this. If you want to join, please look at the link below and join our community. It's free to join, and you can even try Skool for free for 14 days. You just take a look at it and see if this is something that you want to continue with. All right. No banning, like nobody will ban your community, right? Nobody cares about your community. It is your community, your rules, the way you want to run your community, right? Nobody bans your community. Skool allows co-creation, and this is really powerful. In other social media platforms, what happens is that you post content, people just randomly, they just create all sort of posts, right? But in your community, you organize the posts into topics, and people can even criticize you, can test your ideas to know whether they work, people, they like them, and they provide constructive posts feedback to what you post, right? So you allow your audience to also participate in the creation. You look at the comment they make, the things that they say, and that's how you keep creating your content. You keep refining your passion up to the level where you have it at optimal and people are willing to pay you the optimal price that they should pay. So that co-creation is what we call ethical wealth creation, because your audience, they benefit from what you provide and you also benefit from what they provide for you, right? So you see how that relationship keeps building and people become obsessed with what you are providing. Low cost and low barrier to entry. So it is very, very cheap to create a school community. It's $99 per month after the 14 days. So it's super cheap. You own a community that you control. You are the boss. You are the authority in that community. You build your trust, you build your reputation, you build your authority in other social media platforms, because you'll be adding those social media platforms. People will follow you in those social media platforms. They will even watch your YouTube channel videos, because you have a school, you have a school community, right? So all of this, and there is zero entry barrier. So you can start today, you can start tomorrow. The only barrier is you. You need to make that decision that I want to be part. Okay, it costs you little or nothing. So guys, this is it. You can create your community today and start a school community, and we are ready to teach you everything that you need to learn. Click the link below. Our affiliate link is also there. You can click it and create your community and join our own community. We can share with you our expertise on how you should start strong, and also we can share our templates as well. See you on the next one.